Thank you, Madam Chair, and thank you, Commissioner Ridenauer, for your service on this issue. Members of the board, my name is Christian Hine. I am a business owner here in Mecklenburg County. I am a concealed carry permit holder. I do rise in opposition to these proposed ordinances. I'm sure that you've all been inundated with facts and figures and crime statistics in your email boxes and voicemail boxes over the past several weeks. I would like to try, if I may, to break everything down into the most simple message that I can without really getting tied up in the numbers and court cases and individual pieces of legislation. This really is, at its basic nature, a public safety issue. Because let's face it, we unfortunately do not live in Mayberry anymore. There are people out there who, for one reason or another, will initiate the use of force on others. Perhaps it is to rob them for drug money. Perhaps it is because they are a sexual predator. Perhaps it is a gang initiation. Whatever the reason, law-abiding citizens face a constant threat from those who would cause harm. I myself work at night in a not-so-desirable area of Charlotte, and I'm usually by myself during these hours. Because I'm concerned for my safety, I went through the process, the training, the expense of qualifying for my concealed carry permit. Thank God that I have never been put into a situation where it was necessary for me to draw my weapon, and I certainly hope that that never happens. I also hope that my house doesn't burn down, but I have homeowner's insurance. I also hope that I don't crash my car, but I have automobile insurance. My ability to carry a concealed firearm is my insurance against harm being done to myself and those in my care. The idea of these gun-free zones, which is what we're talking about creating through this legislation, it simply makes no rational sense to me. On the one hand, we have the ability to acquire our carry permits, but what good does a permit do if we're not actually allowed to carry? My right to self-defense should not be altered simply because of the location that I happen to find myself in. If I were attacked at my warehouse, it is okay to defend myself. If I get attacked in a county park after this legislation or this ordinance, then I would no longer have that right. It seems contradictory to me. I could certainly take out my license and show it to a potential mugger and ask him to follow me to my car so that I might then be able to defend myself, but I'm willing to guess he wouldn't be so compliant. Criminals purposely target these gun-free zones because they know the likelihood of being fought back against is diminished. And again, we're not talking with this ordinance about the possibility of people carrying .50 caliber machine guns Rambo style through the parks. We're talking about a very limited segment of the population who have already passed extensive background checks and training.
You have 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. And these weapons are by definition carried hidden from sight. Placing additional restrictions on where one is allowed to carry and defend themselves will only serve to embolden criminals and place innocent lives in jeopardy. It also increases the likelihood that otherwise law-abiding citizens run into an accidental situation where they may themselves be turned into a criminal for the sole crime of wanting the right to defend themselves. Please vote no. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hine. We appreciate your coming in today.